Brittany with Eating Elephants, and today I'm going to talk about gardening because I am a brand new baby gardener. And of course, you guys know I'm in an apartment, but I do. Izzy, what are you doing? But I do have a patio, so I'm going to start a container garden on my patio. Also, I'm wearing earrings. That's new. Anyway, let me show you what I have. I have some seed starting mix that I'm going to start some of my more hardy seeds in these little cardboard pots, and then I'm going to transplant them into bigger pots. But for the smaller plants like lettuce and stuff, I'm going to do them in these pallets. Oops, there was water in here for these little pallets to soak up, but they soaked it all up. I got to put some more until they're all nice and plump. And I'm going to start the lettuces and more light veggies in these. This is the container that the pallets are going to go back into, so each pallet will sit there. Let me show you what they look like. That's what they look like when they're all plumped up and there's a plant growing in them. And then you just put those right into the pot. I also have a trowel, I think that's what you call that, a little shovel, some cheap gardening gloves. Here's the little cardboard pots again. Here are my lighter seeds that are going to go in the pallets. I have sugar snap peas, burpee bib lettuce or whatever. This is a romaine type lettuce. Black seeded Simpson lettuce, jalapenos, and collard greens. And then here's my more hardy plants that are going to go in the little pots. Zucchini, cucumbers. I accidentally got 2 things of cucumbers, but they are one of my favorite veggies. Some sweet bell peppers, colorful carrots, and beets. Beets are also one of my favorite vegetables. So that's all I have for now, just to start off. And the only thing I'll really have to get later on is bigger pots. I also got a green watering can. Oh, can't really see, but it's the kind with the little hole. There we go, kind with the little holes. So I am so excited to do this. I'm going to put more water in these pallets, and I'll show you what they look like when they're all planted. One thing that I want to highlight in this series, because I am going to keep talking about my plants, hopefully, is that one thing I want to highlight is that you do not have to spend a lot of money to garden. It should be a money saver. So for money purposes, I decided to start from seed. So if you get little seedlings, like if you get the little seedlings, the little tiny plant that you transplant into bigger pots, those are $3, $4, $7 a piece. Whereas I get, several umpteen or more seeds per little sachet of seeds, and they are as cheap as 50 cents and then up to $1.44. So I can get a lot more veggies from seed. It's just a little bit more work. So yeah, I've just decided to do things on the cheap. I told you guys I got really cheap gloves, and really the reason I did that is so that I can tend to my kids while I garden. So if I am like elbow deep in dirt, right, and Ricky puts something in his mouth that shouldn't be there, or that's a choking hazard, I want to be able to snatch the glove off and plunge my fist down his throat to get whatever it is. Not my fist, my finger to swipe. But anyway, you know what I mean. So I do want my hands to be relatively clean so that I can tend to my babies. Izzy will most likely be on my back while I garden, or if she's content enough, she can go on her little walker. But Ricky's really young. I'm going to try to include him. I'm going to let him play in the dirt a little bit, But for the most part, he's just too young to really be a part of it. But I need to get I need to get a handle on gardening so that I can teach them how to garden once they are old enough. So let me check on these pallets. I had to add much more water than I thought. Oh, and they look lovely. Let me show you. Look how lovely. Now the soil is nice and dark. It's not that ashy brown anymore. It's a deep, rich, dark brown because it's all, you see this lighter brown soil right there? It used to all be that color. Now most of it is a nice, deep, rich brown because it's very well moisturized. So what I'm going to do now, what I'll do is open up the top of these some sow my lettuce seeds and such in there, and then cover up the seeds, and I'll put them back into the container that I bought them in. Okay, so this is where decisions have to be made. So I told you guys that these more, you know, small and delicate plants that aren't as heavy are going to be in the pallets. But I have, let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these seeds that are going to go in these pallets, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4. What? I could have swore it was 12 of them. But 4 times 4 is 16. So I have 16 pallets here, and I have 6 things of seeds. So I don't know what my distribution is gonna be of these. And I can always go get more pallets and plant more. But yeah, this is my first real decision I'm having to make, and I'm having a hard time making it. Okay, I've made a decision. Actually, the jalapenos and the sugar snap peas are going to go in these containers. These, not containers, these cardboard pots. And this pallet thing, this thing of pallets, is going to be all lettuce. So, okay, there's going to be 3 plants of each lettuce because I have, oh my goodness, y'all, I swear I know math. Well, I know simple math. There's going to be 4 plants of each lettuce because I have 4 types of lettuce. And, I mean, collards aren't lettuce, but you know what I mean, leafy greens. So I'm done with the seed starting process. I have here all of the hardier vegetables. I did 3 each, and I think there are 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 18 plants here of the hardier vegetables. So here's my snap peas. Here's the carrots. Here's the zucchini, the bell pepper, cucumber, and jalapeno. So there's 3 each of these. Hopefully all of them germinate, but there's plenty just in case some of them don't germinate. So basically what I did is I have this little stick here, and I would poke a small hole and drop the seed in, and then use the stick to cover it up. So I have the potting, the starter soil, and I put it in this little bin, and I added water to moisten it until it was, you know, this texture to where it'll kind of stick together, but it's not, you know, super wet. And then, you know, so it's nice and moist, and I'll water it as it gets dry. Here are the pellets. They are right here by my living room window. I am gonna keep these inside for now until they germinate. So yeah, those are all of my lettuces. I have them labeled there, and yeah, that's what I got. So a few house plants right here in my windowsill. This is mother-in-law's tongue, or the snake plant, and then there's just a purple succulent. I think this says what it is. It's yeah, whatever that word is. That's what kind of succulent it is. So yeah, I hope I have a green thumb, because these actually bought this way. They were this way when I got them. I did not grow them. So yeah, I still don't know if I have a green thumb or not. We will see. Okay, actually I ended up using the windowsill in the kids' room as my starter spot for my seeds. As you guys know, I am a co-sleeping mother. My kids are both in my bed currently as we speak, so they are never in here. So this is perfect, and even if they weren't here, they can't reach that. So yeah, this room is basically storage right now for the things that I haven't unpacked. So this is perfect, and nobody will be messing with them. They can get plenty of sun. It doesn't matter that these blinds are open because nobody's in here. It doesn't matter. Nobody's gonna be peeking in on us. So it's perfect. So that's where they are, and I will update you guys on them another time. I am so excited for this. Thank y'all so much for watching. I'm not gonna show you guys me because I am all ready for bed and not very pretty. So how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. Bye-bye.